Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you a couple different crafts you can make with leaves found in your backyard. The only materials you need are paint, a paintbrush, pencil, and paper. So the first thing that we're going to do is use one leaf. I used the biggest leaf I could find and put it under one piece of paper. Then you're going to gently rub your pencil over the entire leaf and you'll start to see the outline of your leaf showing through the paper. You want to do it the entire length of the leaf so that you can see the whole shape. And then I decided I wanted to go over the edges of the leaf with green paint. That way the edges really stood out and I could really see all the intricate designs of that leaf. So I went over everything with paint. I went over all of the stem, all of the veins on the leaf, everything to make it stand out really well. Once I was happy with the way my leaf looked, I put the date at the bottom so that I could always look back and remember the date that I made this printing. The second craft we're going to do with leaves is by using any different shaped leaves you can find, paint them in one color. So I had a lot of gold paint, so I decided to use gold paint for mine, but I just started to lay the leaves down randomly on the paper. So you want to paint your leaf with a really thick coat of paint and flip it over, and it's almost like a stamp, stamping it right onto your paper. So I experimented with a couple different sizes and shapes of leaves, and I printed them on my paper with no real plan of what it was going to look like. When I was done making random prints, I was looking at my canvas and it kind of looked like a flower to me. So I decided I was going to turn my artwork into a flower. So I used neon colors. I used pink, blue, yellow, and green, and I turned my leaf prints into a flower. The purpose of this craft was to make something abstract with those leaf prints and see what it reminded you of. Not everybody will think that their leaf printing looks like a flower. Maybe yours looks like something completely different. It's up to you to see what your leaf printing looks like and to turn it into something from there. So the third craft we're going to be doing is making some sort of outline in glue and lining it with your leaves. So I decided to do an S because my name is Sam, which starts with an S, and I covered my S in leaves. I kind of layered them in a way that there was no glue showing between the leaves. And when I was all done with that, I didn't want to just leave it plain, so I decided I was going to paint my leaves. Some of them got polka dots, some of them got stripes, some of them I painted the entire leaf gold. It is up to you whatever you want to do. You could make a picture, you could even spell out your entire name with leaves. So the last two crafts that we're going to be doing is painting a different pattern on leaves and then stamping them. So before we painted the entire leaf and stamped it in one color, this time let's try to make a design on your leaf and see if you can get the entire design to print. I decided to make my design lines and I flipped those over, and after I stamped them I kind of thought that they looked like balloons. So I actually turned this into a happy birthday card. If you know anybody with a birthday coming up, this would be a perfect time to make them a gift. For the last printing I did, I just wanted to flip my leaf over, make a print, and then I actually dragged it to see if I could get a nice cool pattern of that leaf along my paper. So here are some of my final products. We went through a lot of really cool different things. I'm super excited to see what you guys can come up with. At the end of this, all of those leaves that I used to print with that still had a lot of paint on them, I actually kept them and I'm going to use them as some sort of decor. So I have a lot of gold painted leaves that I will keep and do something else with. So make sure you send us pictures of everything that you guys made, and have a great day.